God says, stop scrolling, because what you're about to hear may be exactly what you need today. If you've been praying, but nothing seems to be changing. If you've been working hard, but life keeps getting harder. If you're starting to wonder whether God has forgotten you, then listen carefully. There was once a man who felt like his entire life was falling apart. First, he lost his job. Then his savings disappeared. The people he trusted most slowly walked away. Every night he prayed the same prayer. God, where are you? Why aren't you helping me? Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, but nothing seemed to improve. One evening, completely exhausted, he sat alone on a bench and looked up at the sky. With tears in his eyes, he said, God, I've done everything I know how to do. Why does it feel like you're silent? That night, he had a dream. In the dream, he was standing inside a huge workshop. It was filled with noise. Hammers were striking metal. Fire was blazing. Sparks were flying everywhere. In the center of the room was a blacksmith. The man watched as the blacksmith placed a piece of steel into the fire. The steel glowed red hot. Then the blacksmith pulled it out and struck it again and again with a hammer. The steel was bent, pressed, hit repeatedly. The man couldn't understand why. Finally, he asked, "Why are you hurting the steel so much?" The blacksmith smiled and replied, "I'm not hurting it, I'm shaping it." The man stood there silently. Then the blacksmith continued, "If I leave it the way it is, it will never become what it was created to be." Suddenly the man heard a voice behind him, a voice filled with peace. It was God. God said, "The same thing is happening in your life. The fire wasn't sent to destroy you. The pressure wasn't sent to break you. The waiting wasn't meant to punish you. I'm shaping you. I'm preparing you. I'm turning you into someone stronger than you could ever become without these struggles." The man looked down and realized something. Every painful experience he had been through had taught him something valuable. Every disappointment had made him wiser. Every setback had made him stronger. Every season of waiting had taught him patience. When he woke up the next morning, his problems were still there. His bills hadn't disappeared. His situation hadn't magically changed, but something inside him had changed. For the first time in months, he stopped asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and started asking, "What is God teaching me through this?" And from that day forward, everything became different. So if life feels heavy right now, don't mistake God's silence for his absence. Just because you can't see him working doesn't mean he isn't. Sometimes God does his greatest work behind the scenes. Remember this: the steel is strongest after the fire, the diamond shines brightest after pressure, and your greatest breakthrough may be closer than you think. Trust God. Keep going. Your story isn't over yet.